In honor of Pride Month, here's something that can make some people uncomfortable. Gay relationships accidentally expose how arbitrary a lot of gender roles actually are. Because when you remove the man does this and the woman does this, people suddenly have to ask, what actually works for us? Who cooks? Who comforts? Who handles money? Who plans vacations or helps the kids? Who initiates affection and who apologizes first? Or who takes care of people when they're hurting? And what becomes obvious pretty quickly is that many of the things that we call normal in relationships are actually just cultural traditions. They're scripts because there's nothing biologically wired into men that makes them better at managing finances, nothing biologically wired into women that makes them better at emotional labor, nothing inherent that says one person should pursue and the other should be pursued. Those are just roles, and roles are not the same thing as relational health. This is one of the things that LGBTQ relationships teach all of us. Not because gay relationships are automatically healthier, they're not. Gay people can be just as capable of creating unhealthy relationships as anyone else. But when there isn't this centuries-old script telling us exactly how we are supposed to relate to each other, you often have to become more intentional. You have to ask questions, you have to negotiate, you have to figure out what actually helps both people thrive. And this is where many heterosexual relationships get stuck, because a lot of relationships advice isn't about teaching relational health at all. It's about teaching role compliance, to be more masculine, to be more feminine, to know your place or play your part. But healthy relationships aren't built on roles. They're built on curiosity, responsiveness, repair, emotional accessibility, mutual investment, the willingness to care about each other's well-being. And that's what creates security and attachment security, not gender, not tradition, not conformity. And maybe that's one of the most powerful things that Pride Month can remind us. When people are free to build relationships that fit who they actually are, rather than a culture telling them who they're supposed to be, we can discover that many of the rules that we inherited were never really rules at all. They're just stories. Some stories that are worth outgrowing. I'm Dr. Lewis Haynes. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist. Please like and follow if you want to learn more about improving well-being and quality of life by having healthy relationships. And happy Pride Month.